Good late evening, 10:49 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Sunday, January 22nd, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in, everybody who's staying tuned in, and everybody who continues to follow the channel, as we have our ups and downs. And a lot of people don't like what I have to say, but I do have a fair share and a great amount of people that believe in me in this audience, and I greatly do appreciate that. We're over 15,400, and I am blessed by that because I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd have that many people following me. But now we need to get to business. Right now the DXY is at 101.662. It opened up the day pretty flat. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. Pretty flat. It finished off this bearish trend here from the end of the week. And now, I talked about this at the end of last week, and it's always crucial. We want to at least hold this 101.17, or at worst, if you don't want the US dollar to go completely to shit. And I don't think they're just ready to let it go goodbye just yet. But we are getting rejected at these levels here, and we need to break back above, like I've been talking about, and ultimately get back above 102.94 and make our way up over 103. We've got the total crypto market cap has been rejected by the 1 trillion most of the weekend, but it hasn't got a firm rejection. It's still staying up here pretty nicely. Every time it comes down, and we haven't lost the 200-day and the 30-minute, and that's always critical. So we're looking to get on top of here at about 1 trillion, and then try to open it up a little bit up to that 1.13 trillion. Now there is a little bit in between the 1.04 and such, but the next major area to me is up in there, so I'm going to continue to watch that. With Bitcoin, and I'm trying to go through pretty quickly. I spent most of the day with Julie, and I was hanging out with her. She doesn't have therapy over the weekend, so it's very nice when she doesn't have to bother with her foot. Even though it's, you guys know she's had 4 surgeries in the last 3 years from a very bad car accident. So the downtrending resistance. Bitcoin, over here we got rejected at 23,300 area. Over here it's going to be about 23,137. It just depends, these candles we print off. So right around the 23,000, we'll say 23,120 in this area to get over. You could say 21,200 or 23,200 just but we're trying to break across this downtrending resistance, and that line goes from October of 2021. So we got a pretty big history there, and then we got strong underneath support at 20,914. There's a few other support areas in there as well, but I don't really want to, butt it up here too much. So let's just pay attention, see if we can break out of there. XRPUSD. I talked the last 2 days. We need to hold that ascending triangle breakout. And as long as we hold that, we can try to maintain a little bit of a bullish narrative here and ultimately try to push up to that 442 level. It's uptrending. And it is still about the 442. Yeah, 442. And that's why I've had circled for a little bit. If we were to hold this and break out and not form a topping reversal here. Right now we have not fallen through. And this is just a major structure that we had broke down from at about the 65-cent level from the top. Maybe not the 65. That's if we go farther out in the pattern. Where we dropped right here, this is 52. So we're in this is the bigger pattern. So that's where I feel like if we can break up, we would be testing this rejection point, and that's at the 442. That's obvious if we hold this, and we'll see how the week starts out. Again, we had a sideways weekend, and that's been what's typically been happening in the thinly traded weekends. Not much we can do about that, but all we can do is try to stay on top of the patterns. So I'm going to release this. I'm going to do a nice, short, sweet, and quick one for everybody who hates my 20-minute updates. Eat your heart out. Make sure to hit that like button. I'd greatly appreciate it if you just share this on social media. Hit that subscribe button and turn that bell notification to all, because YouTube does a terrible job notifying. And then if you want to use MEXC or BITGET, it's in the video description below. It's the exchanges I use. I don't get paid to say that. I actually use them. And also UPHOLD's in there as well, where I keep most of my capital. And then if you want to join Tom's Army, it's in the video description below. Remember, hashtag be better, do better, because if we help each other, we will succeed.